Today there were two plenary sessions, and both of them were on critical infrastructure. The first one actually related to issues and the priority setting, and the second was, is there a new framework needed? So let me report briefly on the first one. The first one I found extremely interesting because important issues were raised, such as what are we actually talking about? When we talk about critical infrastructure, it refers to technical structures and systems that actually serve to support societies and serve to support the economy. And critical because it is endangering the vital functions of a society. So, however, and it is very similar to security, perception has to do a lot with critical infrastructure. So it is also how you perceive it. In one country it might be perceived different from another country. So the diversity is definitely necessary in order to tackle this problem. And the conclusion was definitely that a given society has to look at the goals and standards of society. This is one very important issue. There were also other issues raised which are equally important, but also the use of words. A very interesting remark by one of the panelists, and he started almost biblical, because use of words sometimes being differently understood. The vivid example is risk frequency. So risk frequency is sometimes confused with causes. So you rather have to ask yourself, what has this incident done to my organization or to my community? The dependency definitely from infrastructure is very high. One also important issue on the public-private partnership. But the word also associates various ideas with many people. So it is very important to look into what private sector, what public sector is involved. So it needs a scrutinization. And last but not least, the question, is there any new framework needed? It was very, very obvious. All of the panelists and also the plenary were of the opinion that there is no new framework needed. The old one is sufficient. It has to be improved because coherence is not always there. But these were more or less the few words concluding what the two sessions brought into.